Welcome to Man Talk 133 with Shaw and Daryl.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, bro?
Yes, sir. Hey, what's
Turn
going
that
on, bro? How
music
you
down
feeling, man?
some, bro. Ain't nothing to it, man. Listen.
You just let it ride. Let it ride. No,
Yeah,
just joking.
yeah. So, man, let's talk about this thing, dog. You know, we had
What we
this
got?
discussion,
Mm-hmm.
dissecting the pecking order, right? I
Okay.
got to go back and fix my title, but it's dissecting the pecking order.
Right.
Now, when you think about dissecting the pecking order, what comes to mind to you? I think more so like, you know, some people think they are, I think, more up the ladder than what they think. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know whether, like in the military, they call it the chain of command.
Right.
So
That's
when you
pretty
think
much all
about
it is.
that, when you think about that, what do you think about, bro?
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is, the chain of command. But, you know, like, you know, on the street, you know, they're going to use, because we was talking about street earlier too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And just pretty
And
much,
military stuff too, yeah.
yeah, it's pretty much, like I said, dissecting the pecking order, just pretty much letting, for the people that don't know, it's letting you know who is from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
Who is in charge, because like I said, you know, it's a pecking order, chain of command with the supervisor, or let me just let's say president, vice president, you know, and forth so forth on all the way down the chain like that.
So do you think that, like, as we were talking earlier, right? We were just talking about the consequences. You got consequences for not following that pecking order. The main one we talked about was, you know, the street code. Now we were talking about different codes. We were talking about the street code. Now the street code, I think for me, out of the three that we talked about, I think the street code is more so like the most dangerous one, and the God code is the most productive one.
Yeah.
If you take the street code and you just be like, yo, I'm gonna live by this code. It's two ways out. The only ways you got out, doc, is jail or death, graveyard most times. You know
and then a lot of times you might not be able to get out of it in jail, because you know they got the gang members in jail too. They got the band together against other gangs. So, but like I said, I will agree with you though. You know, jail, either death when you're talking about the gang side.
Yeah, for sure. So the rules, don't snitch.
Yeah.
Right. For me, the don't snitch thing for me is it's more for the people that are like in the streets. Us, we can tell anything we want. You know, we're civilians. You know, we can tell anything we want. But the no snitch thing, do you, like, for me, I kind of agree with it, but don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like, if you see something happening, just like me seeing somebody getting whooped on, like a lady getting whooped on by a guy, and since I know him, I ain't supposed to say nothing.
Right.
Like, how's that? I ain't supposed to say nothing, only because I am, part of
the code.
The part of the code.
Yeah, we say part of the code. Yeah,
I'm part of the code, so I can't say nothing. Right. So for me, that's kind of like it's kind of one of them things where I don't agree with. And I do know that the crazy part about the street life is loyalty over logic. No matter what they tell you, whether it seems right or not, you got to go handle it. Period.
Yeah, man. Like I say, it's a crazy code, man. But like I said, I'm like you. I'm a civilian too. Like I said, me and you, I ain't saying you per se, but if I got somebody that I gave a ride, or I'm riding in the vehicle with me, and they stop at the store or something like that, when they rob the store, hey, it ain't us.
Yeah.
No, it's you. I ain't know you was going there and rob and shoot nobody. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, the young people, man, they get caught up in this thing, man, where they just think that, when you get into street life, it's a thing where you just you get in it for show. You get the word of colors. And it's kind of compared to like being a fraternity or a sorority. They get into it for the colors. Once you see it, you think that's all it is to it. And the street life is something totally different. When you get in that street life, is different. You're gonna find out.
That may be another reason why they do it too. We was wondering about that earlier. That might be another reason that they get in them games like that too. Even though it's their environment, everyday environment that they're around, but like you said, when you just said about the fraternities and they see the guys got their colors, or you know what I'm saying, or letters or whatever, maybe they feel like they won't able to go to college and become a part of an organization.
Maybe.
So maybe that's why they took that lifestyle on.
Yeah, maybe.
Or some people just, they just want to just like, just be in it just to rob and steal anyway. So, it can kind of go either way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they grew up in it. I think a lot of them grew up in it. Some of them grew up in it, but when you 40 or 30 and you still talking about you want to be part of whatever, you need to go sit down. You done passed that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like things they need to know when they get into it. You can't never appear weak. Retaliation is mandatory. Like when something happens, you gotta go retaliate, and you gotta know somebody gonna retaliate against you too. Period. There's no question about it. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And then go ahead.
No, but my thing is too, because like I said, you always got to reel me in on some stuff, right? Yeah. But the problem I had with the gangs though, and I ain't saying it is right or it's wrong for them to do that. Well, the problem I got with the gangs is, like you said, because we on the gang topic right now, is the kids can't play in the park, grandmothers can't sit on the front porches and stuff like that. Y'all shooting and running and gang banging, but when ICE show up, y'all running the house.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I ain't saying it is right or it's wrong for you to, with ICE or whatever. I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah.
Y'all will pull up on me and you, because like you said, we civilians or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But ICE out there dragging people all through the streets and out of vehicles and stuff, innocent people.
Yeah.
But where y'all at? You know what I'm
saying? I can't reel you back in on that one. I'm just, it's what it is. That's a fact. Yeah. And let me say this too, like, we're not bashing gang members. That's not the purpose of this. The purpose of it is for young people to understand what you're getting yourself into when you do that. It's just like anything else. The recruitment looks good. Like the military recruit, they look real good. The recruitment, boy, they had them sharp uniforms. Everything looked good.
Yeah.
And the gangs, they have the brotherhood, the love, and all that stuff look good.
They got some of them got their all red. Some people, they like the blue. You know what I'm saying? Sound about like the Democrats and the Republicans, don't it? But on a lower level.
That's all it is.
On a lower level, that's all. But
fighting against each other.
Yeah. And the blue and the red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Republicans are red. The Democrats is the blue. So
but listen,
the Crips is the blue, and the red and the Bloods are the red. So but just like you saying, it ain't bashing the gangs, but to what you were saying, you're just trying to enlighten the kids, because we was talking about it earlier about the pecking order. When you go into these gangs, like I said, you blood in, blood out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Period.
And like I said, you got a gang leader. Hey, if you don't go on this dummy mission, they're gonna put you in the graveyard. Yeah. So you got to understand that for the kids, you got to understand that when you get ready to take that oath under these guys. Because like I said, they're gonna send you on that crash dummy mission, and you going to either jail or you going to the graveyard. But see that like I said, because you got to go by the pecking order. You the lowest man on the pole, so you got to do what the top say. The top gonna be at the house chilling.
Exactly.
While you out there on the dummy mission, crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So you just got to be mindful. The young kids, you got to be mindful of what you're getting into.
For sure. Now, before we get out of here, every Friday is getting ready to come on 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Man Talk 133 with Charlotte there, nbradio.us. Hey, y'all tap into us. Y'all already, we already said, I don't know how many times what the platforms are. mantalk133.com. Us talking, Facebook, Instagram, Man Talk 133, and Spotify, all these other places. So, hey, y'all tap in with us. Hey, till next time, y'all, we out of here.
Yes, sir. We out.